see anybody else driving by, they will come and get you. I don't understand. I would have drove by, but I don't take that chance. I already got a truck in there already. That's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to drive past a weigh station. If you drive past that weigh station, they will pull you over, or they'll come out and get you. So a lot of these guys, they just take them chances. I can't do that. But I appreciate y'all for coming back in. I'm trying to hurry up and get up here. I ain't gonna be up there till about 10 o'clock. I'm supposed to have been there at 8, but it's crazy. But I definitely ain't gonna make it back to the port. Alright. Here we go. And we definitely got to ride out. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, what up, King? King, hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, I be watching your lives when you go live playing the video game, brother. I be watching it. I be definitely watching your lives, man. Yeah, I be watching King live. He always going live playing video games. Yeah, it is a nice day today out here in Jersey. I'm about to cross into PA in a minute though. Yeah, let me have him get over here. Yeah, he trying to get over here real quick. Yeah, I'm running behind, man. I ain't meant to be this late. This is crazy. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Crown Key in the building. Keys round table. Appreciate it. Hey, you know when you got the ladies in the building, you winning, right? When you got the ladies in the building, you winning. Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, with the way YouTube is set up, now you made it to I'm gonna have to run through this side. Man, shit. I did not I did not want to be late today, man. That traffic killed me today. I swear to God it did. That traffic set me back about 2 hours. I did not want to get out here late. I was trying to get out here and get loaded so I could make it back to the port, but that's not going to happen today because now when I get out here, I'm going to have to sit for a couple hours. That is what it is. It could be worse. It could be sitting down in traffic with an accident, so it could be worse. Yeah, but like I was saying, if I got cut off, man, if you're in the building, hit the like button. Hit the like button if you're in the building. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you're in them bushes, hit the like button. I ain't even. I don't know what's going on with this phone. I don't know if it got hot. It, brother, just clipped me. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I, and that's how I see life. That's how I see life, man. I tell my people that. I tell my people that when they call me up, like, man, I'm late, man. It's crazy, man. I'm like, hey, man, look at this. There could be something on that road that you weren't supposed to see, you know. So things do happen for a reason. You right about that, Angie. Things do happen for a reason. I'm not the type of person that be like, oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. Nah, I don't do that. You right? Hey, you 100% right. Things happen for a reason. You right about that. Cause something out there. God didn't want you to see, or something out there He didn't want to put you in a position to see it. You know. Yeah, but like I said, with this whole internet. Hey, what up? What up? Good morning, Sonny Blanco. Good morning, bro. Like this with this internet, I'm not in competition with nobody, man. I'm not in competition with nobody. You know, I try to keep it humble. Not in competition with nobody. You know, Crown from day one, and she know how it used to be. You know, and like I said, the reason why I changed my content because I didn't want my channel to be a Hassan Campbell channel. So that's the only reason why I changed the content. But once you go from beefing to trying to humble yourself, and you want to do, straight content, if you start your channel off beefing, if you start your channel off crash out, and then that's what they're going to come for. I know that because, like I said earlier, when I stopped doing Hassan Campbell videos, everybody left. Everybody left. When I was getting 14,000 views doing Hassan Campbell videos, the people that was encouraging me, yeah, go J Quill, go J Quill, go J Quill. You know what happened? They all left, Sonny Blanco. They all left. Now my day ones, they stuck around. But everybody who was pushing me, telling me I had great content, keep your foot on Hassan Campbell neck, they all left. When I changed the content, everybody left. Everybody left. And that shows you right there who your true followers are. That shows you right there. So, hey, I didn't get upset when everybody left. I just stuck with the content I wanted to do. I stuck what I wanted to do. I came out, made a couple videos. Then once I changed the content, I said, you know what? Let me go back to doing what I like to do. And I like to talk about trucks. And I like to mix the content up. And that's where I went back to. But if you go to my DIY Trucker J, my first videos I was doing, like, I did a content on this battle rapper, was friends with this shorty, and on that I did, he ended up taking the goods from her. And she started crying on live. So what I did was, me having daughters, I felt some type of way. So I did the content on the Sonny Blanco. I did the content on it. And don't you know, her and them people reached out to me and thanked me for really showing some light on her situation because she was violated. She was violated. So her people reached out to me on DIY Trucker J, and they appreciated the content that I did for her. And even she reached out and she said, thank you for telling my story because don't nobody want to listen. I wasn't monetized. I didn't have no big channel. And I just felt as though she had a voice and she needed to be heard. And I gave her that voice by me speaking on the content and trying to be as real and authentic, trying to put facts out there containing to her. And they reached out to me and they pretty much saluted me and thanked me for giving the old girl a voice. I was doing content like that before I came over here. Now, if I would have stayed with, at that time, it was Trucker DIY, it was Trucker DIYJ, something like that. At that time, it was DIYJ Trucker, something like that. And I switched it to DIY Trucker J. So I figured, let me come over here. What up, BS So I figured, let me come over here with the same concept. But when I started doing the Hassan thing, it kind of went towards that. So if you go back to the Hassan Campbell videos, I got hundreds comments, 200 comments in there, and everybody pushing J. Quill to go, 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 go. But as soon as I said I didn't want to do it no more, all of them that pushed me didn't subscribe. See, that's the thing, Sonny Blanco. All those people in those comments that pushed me to keep my foot on Hassan Campbell's neck, they never subscribed to my channel. So when I switched the content, all of them left. All of them left. They say, you know what? He ain't doing it no more. They never subscribed to the channel. And that's what happened over here in these YouTube streets. Everybody that that you think support you ain't really supporting you. It's not really supporting you. You know, they'll push the crash out content, but they not supporting you. A lot of people fail to realize that. They'll push you to crash out. They'll push you to bang out. They'll push you to push a fake paperwork. They'll push you to start a fake beef. But they not subscribing to your channel. And then soon as you say something wrong, they're gonna unsubscribe. I went through that too. When I stopped dealing with when I stopped pushing Hassan content, they started unsubscribing. Because most of those people that was supporting me, they was Hassan Campbell fans. And when I stopped talking about Hassan Campbell, they all disappeared. They all disappeared. And that was it. See, I never really did lives. And Crown Key will tell you, I did a lot of uploads. I did hella uploads. I never did lives. So lives wasn't my thing to do. Doing a live wasn't really never my thing to do. I started doing lives. I did my first live, and it was with old, what's the name? Everybody know what it is. If you know, you know. So lives wasn't really my thing. It was more uploads and uploads and uploads and uploads and uploads and editing. You know, you had to edit. Back then, you had to do the work. See, a lot of reasons why people don't upload, because they don't want to do the work. That's the reason why a lot of people don't upload, because they don't want to do the editing. They don't want to do the trimming. They don't want to do the cut out this and cut out this. They don't want to do put this over here, move that over there. They don't want to do the thumbnails. They don't want to do music on the back end, music on the front end. They don't want to do that. That's why a lot of people go to doing lives, because they don't want to edit. They don't want to have to do the footwork and the homework to put their talent out there. You know, a lot of people don't really want to do that. You know, they don't want to do it. So when you got like, prime example, you Sonny Blanco, when you got like the wrap up, right? The wrap up, you have a certain core about yourself, and you know, now I'm just keeping it 100, man. This ain't nobody kissing no ass over here. Ain't nobody doing none of that, because I don't put myself in making a wrap up. So, but you have a certain core. You have a certain level of intelligence where you know how to break things down. Same thing like my boy Melee. Melee used to take a story and just break it down. Melee knew how to tell a story. And if you could take somebody else's story and break it down and bring entertainment to it, salute to you. But everybody don't have that type of charisma to do that. Everybody don't have that. That's why you don't see Sonny Blanco banging out. You don't see Sonny Blanco wailing out. You see Sonny Blanco sitting in his chair, going live, and putting the content out there. And you can only do but respect it. But when you start seeing people sit there and they can't get that type of flow or that energy, they want to go being disrespectful. They want to start talking about your mama and your daddy and your sister, and they warning you, I'm going to put your family up. That's not content to me. Nah, that's just a waste of energy. That's a waste of body. Just sitting there and going off and wilding out. A lot of people don't have that. I learned how to edit brushing my teeth in the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I learned how to edit on my phone brushing my teeth in the bathroom. That was crazy. Just watching and seeing how things is done. I learned how to edit being in my truck, sitting in the port for 24 hours. I started learning how to edit. I started how to put music, put this, put this, put that. So I started learning that. But I didn't come on the internet doing lives. I didn't come up here doing lives. That's why when the people say, we'll talk about, oh, you don't have a lot of people in your lives, because I didn't start my YouTube doing lives. That's the reason why you won't see 30 people in the chat. You won't see 40 people in the chat. You won't see 100 people in the chat, because I did not come to YouTube doing lives. Crown to tell you, I came here doing uploads. I did uploads. I used my phone to do uploads. I started my YouTube with a cell phone, like everybody else do. I started with a cell phone doing uploads, and then I went and bought myself a $3,000 MacBook, an Apple MacBook, 3K. I didn't care, you know. Look, I got the money, so I went and bought a MacBook. Then I used the MacBook to start doing music, started learning programming. I used the computer, and cats like, talking to Goof Troop behind the scenes, and Goof Troop showing me some things. What up, Paul? I talking to Goof Troop behind the scenes. He was teaching me. He taught me a lot of stuff with the computer and how to do this and that. So I started learning. Then I started listening to, like, React was speaking on certain things. I said, well, that's how the algorithm works. So React started speaking. Then I started really surrounding myself with people on the internet that would teach you certain things. And behind the scenes, before I even knew how Crown Key was in my comments telling me, hashtag like this, do it like this. I didn't get upset. I started listening to Crown Key, you know, when she was Panthers Empress, when I didn't know who Crown Key was. Me and Crown Key been cool for years now. I didn't know who she was, but she was in my comments showing me how to work it. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I didn't know. So I actually learned from a lot of people on the YouTube streets. I think that's the only reason why I remain humble, because a lot of people see me and they say, yo, J Quil, chill, that ain't you, bro. Yo, J Quil, that ain't you. That ain't you, bro. Hey, man, don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. And, sometimes I get frustrated, but I listen to them because they're right, because my character is different than a lot of people, other characters. Everybody have their own character. Like Paul. Paul been here from day one. You see what I'm saying? So my character is different. So if people see me out of character, they can say J Quil fall back, and I listen. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna make a video. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm gonna just fall back, or they call my phone. Yo, J Quil, man, ain't you, fall back, man. Leave that alone, man. And that's what I did. The same thing when I went back and forth with old boy. They called me on the phone. Yo, J Quil, do a one and out. You done with that, bro? You done with that? And that was it. So that's how it works. Some people don't have that, man. So if you got it where as though you could do the wrap up, and you got to bring fun, you bring funny to it, you bring music to it, you have a whole thing going on over there. A lot of people don't have that, so they get upset with you. They get upset with Sonny Blanco because he has that. You know, they get set up with me. They get mad with me because I come to people's chats. I don't be in your chat wilding out. I don't be in nobody chat being disrespectful. And they say, "Oh, J. Quil, he don't be saying much. Like it's something about him." Nah, man, I don't be doing. I ain't got time for all that, man. I ain't got time for all that, man. Nah, I leave that alone, bro. I try to do my videos and my lives the way I see. If you in the building, hit the like button. I try to do my stuff the way I see fit. So I ain't gonna be out there wilding like that. I respect everybody's channel, man. I respect it. Like, you can say what you want. React put a lot of information out there. You say what you want. I learned from Young Tazo. You know, and I just keep it in 100, man. It's a lot of people out here, that I learned by watching. I learned from Star. I used to watch Star faithfully. I learned from Star how Star used to put stuff out there. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I used to watch Star. I started watching Star from Star and Buck Wild days on Hot 97. Then Star got kicked out of. He moved. He got out of Hot 97 in New York, and then he went down to Philly. Then he went from Philly to Connecticut. Then he went from Connecticut to iHeartRadio. I used to follow Star. Then when Star ended up on YouTube, I was like, all right. So I learned from Star. My first YouTube page I started when Star helped Hassan Campbell out. He kind of helped me too, because I never spoke to Star, but I listened to Star how to start a YouTube page. That's how I started my first page. I listened to Star. I was watching Star, and Star was putting it down. So I said, you know what? I could do the same thing. And I listened to Star. Not because he's from Jersey. Salute to Jersey. I'm from Jersey too. But I listened to him. And I followed the blueprint. That man got the number Star got, but I got the respect. That's what I do got. I have the respect from a lot of people. Sit up there and putting all, just being disrespectful just for likes and subscribe. So I'd rather have the respect than anything. And that's what a brother gonna do. I'd rather have the respect. And then, if you come through, I respect you. I'd rather show people respect. I give you that respect first before you lose it. That's me. I give you the respect first before you lose it. So I'm not up here, that's why I don't be disrespecting and wilding out like that. But I'll respect you before you lose it. I'm not gonna allow, oh, you're gonna lose it first, then get it. No, we ain't doing that. I respect you first. People, I respect you first, and that's it. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. I'm not gonna be doing no back and forth. Not gonna be doing all that. No, we ain't doing that around here. But hey, if I'm gonna laugh though, I ain't gonna lie. If I see something funny, I'm gonna laugh. If I see something petty, I'm gonna laugh. If I gotta be petty, I'm gonna laugh at you. So, and I'm gonna clown you. So that this is me. I can clown and roast, and I can do all that. Don't get it messed up. Because they said I'm humble. That does not mean I ain't petty. Hey, I can be petty, man. I can be real petty. So it is what it is, man. Hey, I can be petty. Hey, I can clown you. I can roast. I can do all of that. I'm just that's just who I am. So hey, I ain't all, people say stuck up, mean, serious, conceited. I ain't none of that. I ain't none of that. But if I find you to be funny and you want to go back and forth, we can roast. We can roast all day. We can clown all day. I give you that. But I tell you, I ain't gonna be doing all that. Hey, my J Quill, pull up, J Quill. Why would I pull up on Mr. Skinny? I'm not. Hey man, if I go to North Carolina, you better have me a check. I need a check to go. Yeah, I'm a driver, man. I need somebody to pay for my fuel. If you paying for my fuel, if you gonna pay the $900 for me to go to North Carolina and diesel, I come down there, man. I come down there. But I need a load. I need to make that 900. Get you to pay the 900, and I'm gonna get a container load. I'm gonna drop that down in Salem, North Carolina, and I'm gonna drop that load. Come back with it empty. Get that 900. I'm gonna put that 900 next to that 1600. I'm gonna get to run it, and I'm gonna make double off the run. So if you want me to come to North Carolina, play my diesel, and make sure I need to get a load to come down there and go back. Other than that, I'm not coming to see nobody. I ain't coming to see nobody, man. If you in the Mount Pocono area, if you going skiing, I'll link up with you. All right? If you in the Mount Pocono area and you going skiing, I'll meet up with you, man. I'll come holler at you and the family, man. Because you ain't coming to Mount Pocono unless you bring your family, unless y'all not skiing. Why you swerving like that? You see this guy? Swerving like that. But if you come to Mount Pocono, you probably going skiing, man. You probably going to Camelback Mountain. You probably going to Camelback Resort. You probably going to Great Wolf Lodge. So if you come up here, I'll link up with you, man. But I'm not going down there. I need to get paid, man. I'm a truck driver, man. I'm a trucker. I'm a trucker, man. So I can't go that way. I need to get paid. All right, so let's link that up. They're gonna link that up, cause I'm petty. Uh-huh. That's just me, man. I clown go all day with you. Hey man, let me get around this. Hey, shout out to all of my female supporters, man. Hey, I love my female supporters, man. I love the women. So shout out to all of the female supporters that's in the building with Jay Quill, man. You gotta love your female supporters, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I said, when I first started this page, I always said no. This page, when I first started this page, there was always no disrespecting the kids and no disrespecting women. I started the page like that. So at the end of the day, ain't no woman getting disrespected over here, and that's a fact. That's a fact over here. There's no women over here that follows me and support me will ever get disrespected over here. I will get you about the chat. I will block you. It won't be no 24 hour. It won't be no 32 minutes. It won't be no 5 minutes. Nah, I will get you up out of here. I don't, if you a woman in here, if you're a woman, if you're a female and I never seen before, and you come in here and disrespect the female, I'll get you up out of here. I'm gonna get you up out of here. We not doing that here. We not doing that. We not disrespecting over here. So if you're a female in here, you ain't never got to worry about being disrespected because I'm going to get you out of here. And I advise you to do the same. You get them up out of here. We ain't doing that here. Don't the women get disrespected over here. Not over here. We don't do that. So if you in the bushes, that's cool. Stay in the bushes. But nobody getting disrespected over here. Not no females. We ain't doing that. Not no females. What you doing, man? I don't know what he doing, but he just jammed on his brakes. Yeah, we ain't doing that over here. We got to get you up out of here. Ain't none of that calling, disrespected women, calling them out their name. Nah, we ain't doing that. Hey, what would I look like letting that go down? And I have daughters, man. What would I look like? I have daughters, and I gotta let a woman in my chat be disrespected like that. Well, that wouldn't be that. Nah, we ain't doing that. I ain't letting that go down. Not around here. Ain't nobody disrespecting women or females over here. We ain't doing that. So you go ahead with that. That's why when people say I don't even go to his chat, that's cool. You shouldn't come over here because this ain't the content you're looking for. Or I don't even go over there. Yeah, that's good. That's cool. But if I see you in here, I'm gonna block you anyway. That's a fact. You know. So that's how it works over here, man. We don't do that, man, because especially if I'm not doing that to you, when they come over here, nah, they tried it. I got 45 people in the block. Yeah, I got 45. If you may say, well, if you got 45 people in the block list, that's 45 people in your chat. No, it's not. That's 45 idiots. 45 idiots in the block list. You're gonna stay right there too. I got them blocked. 45 people. Stay right there. I don't need 45 idiots in here being disrespectful. You don't need all that. You got half of them are trolls. Half of them are trolls, and half of them are content creators that's all trolls. So I got the content creator block and they troll account block. I got one content creator. They got 4 trolls, and I got them blocked. So what? They got 4 troll pages. I got all 4 troll pages blocked. I leave them right there. You come with 2 more, I block those 2 more. You come with 8 more, I block them all. Like I said, I'm trying to, by the end of the year, I want to at least have 50. Put your 50 people in there, y'all sitting in there together. What's Martin doing? I ain't no Martin got eggs. What do he do? Bread. All right, let's get down here. We running late. Yeah, but I appreciate it though. I really do appreciate it. All right, what we got? You moving over? All right, come on, man. That lane gonna go. Ain't that lane gonna go to 2 anyway? But JB Hunt, let's slide around JB Hunt then. JB Hunt ain't really moving. I think it's about to go to 2-1. I think. Oh yeah. The algorithm is crazy. Oh yeah, it is crazy. I know. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like this when you ain't got to pay for nothing. Can you imagine if you had to pay for YouTube? I mean, really, like if you want to pay for not having ads, that's one thing, right? But can you imagine if you had to really pay to come on here? A lot of these cats wouldn't be on here. You got cats it's late on their Netflix bill. You got cats that can't even pay their Netflix bills. You got cats that can't even pay their phone bill. You got cats that can't even pay their own subscription to keep their MacBook updated. So can you imagine if you have to pay to come on YouTube? I mean, actually pay. Like, look what happened with StreamYard, right? StreamYard went up $43. People done lost their mind. So if you had to actually pay to come on YouTube to do whatever, show, interview, conversation, trolling, you know, banging. Put it like this: if you had to pay to get on YouTube, won't nobody. A lot of these guys that came in from jail wouldn't even be on YouTube. Let's be honest. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. If you had to pay for YouTube, a lot of these cats that came home from jail, still have not got a job, would not be on YouTube. A lot of these cats that got put out their house by their baby mama, side piece, and their wife would not be on YouTube. Think about what I'm saying right now. A lot of these cats would not be on YouTube. If they had to pay a $49.99 a month subscription just to come on YouTube to talk, a lot of these guys would not be up here. And I'm going to keep it 100. They won't be on YouTube. Nah, that's how you out. That's how you pick the snakes out the weed. They won't be on YouTube right now. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. People can sit back and say what they want to say. If you had to pay $49.99 to be on YouTube, they would not pay it. If you had to pay $1.99, they get mad if you drop $1.99 in super chat. Can you imagine them paying $1.99 to talk on YouTube? They wouldn't even pay $1.99. They'd be like, yo, J Quil, man, that $1.99 steep, dog. That shit steep. They taking them funds out of my EBT card, man. You believe that? You believe that? I got an EBT card. I can't pay that, man. I'm gonna have to pay taxes on $1.99. Can you imagine that? If you had to pay taxes on $1.99 to get on YouTube and talk, they would not subscribe to YouTube. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't do it. Better yet, $49.99. If YouTube were to change the policy right now and say, we took a hit. Now y'all got to, in order for y'all to get what y'all need, y'all got to go ahead and pay the $49.99 for 6 months, for $49.99 for 6 months, or $140 for a full year, or $300 for a lifetime. A lot of these people would try to, yo, J Quil, man, yo, if we split that 300, if we could split that 300, if we could split that 300, yo, we all could get up here and make some money. Think about it. I appreciate it, Edgy, baby. Oh, they can stay mad too. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I think the phone must have paused or something. But can you imagine that? Can y'all hear me? Type of one if y'all can hear me. I think the phone paused. I don't know, man. I don't know. Type of one if y'all can hear me because the phone froze. Type of one if y'all can hear me because this is crazy. If y'all can still hear me, put a one. I don't know. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I think she froze. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Can y'all hear me? I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. I see. She froze. But can you imagine that though? They be calling you up trying to split $1. What you say, Crown? They be calling you up trying to split $2.17. Yo, man. Hey, yo, J Quil, man. Yo, check this. Yo, check this out, J Quil. Yo, how much is your YouTube? 217? Yo, you wanna split that 3 ways, man? Cause I ain't got no money like that, bro. I ain't got no money to split 217. Can you split that 217? And hey, if you could put my dollar in there, then I'll gladly pay you back next month. So now you gotta wait for a dude to pay you $1. Now you get on there making videos because this nigga couldn't give you $1. I'm telling you, it's crazy like that, man. It's crazy like that. If you had to pay for YouTube, a lot of these cats won't be on YouTube today, man. Nah. And that's no shade to the ones coming from jail, but the ones coming from jail that can't make it. Half of them still never even got a real job. Can you imagine they taking a social security check, paying for YouTube, taking a benefit check, they mental illness check? Can you imagine them taking a welfare check to pay for YouTube? I can see the EBT card because they think they balling. But can you imagine that they taking from the government to pay YouTube? They wouldn't be up here. They wouldn't be up here. Nah, they wouldn't be up here. I remember when YouTube was 5,000, you had to get 5,000 subscribers to make it. You had to get 1,000 to make it. Remember that? You had to get 1,000 subscribers to make it on YouTube. Now they wouldn't be up here. I'm telling you, I'm keep 100. They would not be on YouTube if they had to pay for it. They won't be up here. Yeah, I know like I know. That's why I be sitting back laughing, man. That's why I don't go back and forth, because I find a lot of people funny. I don't go back, and I don't go on everybody's page, you know. I may peep in there, but I'm not popping everybody. I'm not going in there typing. I'm not going in there going back and forth. I'm not doing none of that. I should have to do all that. I just sit back and watch, man. That's all I do. I watch. Hey, I watch. You know, I spectate, laugh a little, joke a little. Hey, it is what it is. I think my screen is frozen. Yeah, it's frozen. I don't know how to fix it. I ain't gonna fix it. I don't want to be playing with that. I gotta get around this dude real quick. I gotta go, bro. Yeah, a lot of them won't be on here. They be mad right now. They be mad. They be mad if they had to pay $50 to talk. I'm saying that's how the CB was. When I got the CB, it was playing. We call that a mug duck radio. So with the CB, we said, "Oh, you're in a mud duck radio." When you got an amplifier, you got to spend money, anywhere from $800 to $1,200. You got to buy an amp. That's a small amp, just to talk. Same thing with YouTube. If you had to spend money to get a subscription up here, a lot of people wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Man, this road raggedy as hell. Damn. What's up with this road, man? Let me get out of here. Damn. Road ripped up, all bumpy. Terrible, man. I need to spend money on taxes for highway tax use, and the highway got ripped up. All right, buddy. Let's go, buddy. All right, slid back in. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, what up? What up? What up? What up, Chill Will? What up? Hey, Tommy, salute. My trucker brother, salute. What's he in there? Yeah, good morning, everybody in the building. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, man. Hey, I was just saying, man, I'm just up here clowning right now, man. Hey, my phone froze, so y'all can't see the highway right now. It's frozen. I don't know if you can see it on your end, but on my end, that thing froze. I don't know what it's doing right now. It looked like a thumbnail. It looked like a straight thumbnail. But I was saying, if you had to pay, if you had to pay $49.99 to come on YouTube, to get a subscription for YouTube, pay the $49.99. A lot of people won't be on here. A lot of people would not be on here talking the way they talk, because they won't even be able to pay for it. They won't pay for it. I still see people on YouTube that's content creators that when I watch their channel, that because they haven't paid the subscription even to get the ads off. They don't even pay to get the ads off. So how is you a content creator and you didn't even pay to get the ads off your videos? Not because you're not even monetized. So you're not monetized. So when I watch the video, I'm like, man, there's a lot of commercials over here. Did he pay his subscription? Nope. They ain't paying that. They ain't paying that. If it was like that, it'd be done. All right, what we have right now? All right, oh, we about Sheiks. All right, I got a couple. I got about 10 miles before I get off the exit. All right, I got a truck behind me. And make sure ain't no whoa. All right, let's go. They just did the highway up here. I know y'all can't see it because my phone is froze, but they just did the highway up here. I just like say, man, but I know coming on YouTube, it's supposed to be you can watch what you want to watch, subscribe who you want to subscribe to, rock out with who you want to rock out with. Even if a person you rock with don't rock with somebody else, you supposed to be able to say, well, I rock with them anyway because I ain't got a problem with them. And that's how it should be on here. But because somebody see you in somebody chat, they get upset. Because you type in somebody chat, they get upset. You supposed to come on YouTube and go wherever you want to go on here. If you want to listen to BS, you know, you want to watch boxing, people getting slapped, food, cars, building. You got women up here, butt naked on YouTube, painted body there. Yeah, they got butt naked women on YouTube with painted with body paint with a million subscribers. You got women up here with body paint with million subscribers and can't even cook. You got all that up here, man. So I don't understand why these sectors, black sectors, mixed Hispanic blacks, some whites, blend in, and they go ape shit crazy. They go crazy up here. For what? I don't know. I don't understand it. I ain't trying to understand it. I just know they up here, they going crazy. When you could go anywhere you want on YouTube. But see, people think YouTube is real. Some people really think YouTube is real life. They think it's the AI. They think the AI is controlling them. They come on YouTube to say what they want to say. I don't care. I got six people in the chat, right? 6. Salute the 6 people in the chat. I'm not about to get up here and say something wild to get more people in. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to get up here and start a fake beef to get somebody to come in here. I'm not about to get up here and be disrespectful and talk about kids and dogs and cats, mouses and rats and snitches and all of that to get somebody to come in here. I'm not doing that, bro. Hey, I take my 6 and go home. That's it. I'm not doing all that. No. While you got 30 subscribers in there, I put 600 miles on the truck. We can do those numbers. You got 1 million subscribers, I got 1 million miles in the truck. Can you do 1 million miles driving? No. No. I can do that. I can do that easy. I can do 100,000 miles a year easy. But can you do 100,000 subscribers a year? No. I can do that easy. Easy, man. I could drive 11 hours straight. Easy. Easy. 11 hours straight, do about 800 some miles, but you'll do 11-hour live and only get 175 views. Damn. And with them 11 hours, I done made money coming and going. You ain't making no money. Now, see, that's the thing with me. I want to say this, right? Now, my thing is, you could be hella disrespectful and don't get paid for it. Think about what I'm saying. You could be hella disrespectful and don't get paid for it. What is the purpose if you're not making no money off this? What is the purpose? This is the reason why I stay focused on my channel. I stay focused on what I do. There's no money in this. Show me where the money at, man. There's no money in this. Ain't nobody paying me to do that. Ain't no money in that doing that, man. I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead ass serious right now. Well, all the shit that's being said on these YouTube streets with a lot of you cats, I watch y'all lives. Y'all don't get super chats. They get over in the B sector, but not over here. The dirty sector don't even, A few of us, we will donate to each other because we respect the content. If you got good content, I donate. I donate, I shoot it in there. I don't, and people see me. Oh, J. Quil donating to men. So what? So what? That don't make me gay. No, J. Quil donating to men. So what? He got good content. Dude, do y'all say that to Star? When Star's sitting over there getting millions of dollars? Star's worth millions and he gets super chat. Ain't nobody telling Star that. But Willie D, worth millions. He gets super chat. When Kwame Brown, he got $1 million contract. Y'all don't be over there telling Kwame Brown he gay because he getting donated for men. Y'all don't tell him that. Let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about this. People so hungry over greed that they would get mad because you donate to somebody. If there was women over here in this sector right now that's monetized, I donate. I would donate to women if they was monetized in the sector. I don't have a problem with that. I make the money, and if I want to donate, that's what I see fit. I'm not going to hit your Cash App. No, 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 no. I'm not hitting your Cash App. Nah. I did that once or twice. I really don't like hitting nobody Cash App, man. I don't like hitting nobody Cash App. But if you monetize on YouTube, I will show my appreciation and I'll donate to your channel. If you got great content, I will donate. But just because a man donate to another brother that's gay, but y'all say y'all want the brothers to get along. Y'all want the brothers unite, come as one, be a power unit. Soon as you donate, they call it gay. Soon as you donate, they say you being extorted. How is that on being extorted? If I donate to Sonny Blanco, he extorted me. If I donate to Grizz Moolah, he extorted me. I donate to Melly Man. I donate to people. They extort J. Quil. Nah, they don't get extorted. That's just me respecting what you do, and I would donate. That's all. That's all. I respect what you do, and I would donate. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But when you got celebrities are getting donations and super chats, ain't nobody hollering about that. Ain't nobody hollering about that. But my thing is this. But if your content is about being hella disrespectful, if your content is about talking about people, mothers and kids, and putting people mothers, I don't give a damn if they did it to you. They did it to me, and I didn't do that. My son was dragged through these YouTube streets. I never went and put nobody kids up. And that's a fact. You can ask Crown Key, anybody in here, when my son was dragged through these streets, I never put shorty kids up. I never talked about shorty kids. I never did that. Because at the end of the day, I'm a man, and I protect mine. So I'm not going to cry because somebody put my kids up, and I got to go put their kids up. I'm not putting their kids up because you know why I'm not going to put their kids up? Because I never met their kids, and they never met my kids. They never met my kids. They don't even know how my kids look. So why would I put your kids up if you don't even know how my kids look? You never met my kids. So I'm not going to play tick for tack and be disrespectful and put your kids up. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that game with y'all. I'm not doing that. So as a man, as a human, sometimes you have to learn how to just suck that up, man. No Diddy. You need to know how to just suck it up and say, you know what? That's cool. They never met my child. So why I'm going to play the same game they play it? Don't you know you can play a different game and get at them back even madder? That's one game I'm not playing. You can put a picture up of anybody. I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to clown. I'm not talking about nobody kids. I'm not putting nobody kids up. I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm a grown-ass man. So for me to disrespect your kids because you disrespect my kids, then I'm just like you. I'm just like you and her doing. I'm not doing that, man. They could do it in any sector they want. J. Quil ain't doing it. And you won't see it on J. Quil page. You won't see that over here. I guarantee you that. If anybody, you won't see that here. I ain't disrespect nobody kid, nobody mother. Man, they got a life too. Nobody has to come to this shit. Nobody asked for that, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting nobody kids. I'm a grown ass man, bro. You ain't never meet my kids. The only kid you ever seen of mine is my dog Gizmo. You seen Gizmo, you seen Roscoe, and you seen my dog Sage. Talk about them dogs. Them dogs ain't gonna talk back, but I bet you they'll bite you. You know, Gizmo hit you in the feet, Roscoe hit you in the kneecap, and Sage gonna knock on your, she gonna lock on your neck. And I don't think you want the pit bull on you. So at the end of the day, you can talk about my dogs, cause my dog's gonna come at you. But when you come down to my people, I'm not fight. I'm not playing tick for tack with nobody on here like that. I'm gonna give you the eye. You got that. You got that. Cool, 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 cool. I'm gonna put your mother up. You got that. You got that. Cool, 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 cool. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not stupid low like a lot of these cats on here. That's the reason why, you know, a lot of people don't come to J Quill page because that's cool with me. Because I'm not getting on the same level with y'all. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. Now we could go back and forth, talk about trucks, parts, fixing trucks, and all of that. We could do that all day. I'm with all that. I'm with all that. But I'm not gonna be disrespecting nobody and putting nobody kids up and dragging people. I ain't got time for all that, man. You know, it is what it is, man. You can talk about anything you want to talk about, man, but I'm not doing that. Not doing that, man. I know I ain't do it. I ain't get there yet. Yeah, I'm not doing all that, man. That's something we not gonna do. Yeah, we ain't doing all that. I ain't got time for that, man. So if that's what people need to do, let's do. But that when I'm gonna go back to what I was saying, the reason why don't nobody in this sector donate to anybody because a lot of people been disrespected to the point where as though why should they give you money now? Think about what I'm saying. If you sitting up there talking about somebody baby girl, if you up there talking about somebody baby girl, or you talking about somebody's son, handicap or not handicap, daughter handicap or not handicap, mother not here, gone, rested, you know, rest God rest her soul, the father. So why should somebody pay for that? Why should tell me that, man? Be honest, you know what I'm saying? If you disagree with what I'm saying, jump in there, man. But why should somebody pay for that? Why? Why should somebody pay for somebody talking about the dead or talking about babies, man? I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. Then people get mad when they don't donate. Donate to what? What I'm donating to? Talking about kids? Talking about dead people? You want me to pay for you talking about dead people? You want me to pay for you talking about kids? You want me to pay for you doxing my life? You want me to be your friend now? You want me to befriend you after you dox me and drag me? Now you want me to come around and be your friend to get you to stop doing it? Ain't nobody paying for that over here. Ain't nobody paying for that. I'm gonna tell you one thing about the dirty sector, the original dirty sector. We didn't pay for that, and they're always gonna stick. We didn't pay for that. Ain't nobody paying for you to be disrespectful. I go to different platforms and I will donate. Swear to God, I will donate different platforms because they got something to say. I ain't donating over here. Only a few people over here I donate to. But a lot of people, if it's about that, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. Sorry, bro. I can't afford it. Can't do it. Can't afford it. Can't do it. I done donated $50. I done donated $100 at one time. Yeah, I would donate if you bringing something to the table. But if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, nah, I'm not donating, bro. I'm not donating nothing. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry. I done donated 25, 100, 100. One time I donated 150. But if ain't nothing to bring to the table, I'm not doing that shit. Sorry, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not donating to be somebody being disrespectful to people, man. I'm not doing that because at the end of the day, we grown folks, we grown men and women. I don't care how old you is. If you in your 30s, I'm not calling you a kid. If you in your 20s, I'm not calling you a kid. If you in your early 20s, you got a baby, I'm not calling you no kid. You grown. You grown and you should know better. You grown and you should know better. I should have to talk to you like I'm your father, but you grown, you should know better. You should know better, man. It's the internet, and what it is, people feel as though because they 1,000 miles away, 500 miles away, 3,000 miles away, 4,000 miles away. They feel as though they can't be touched. They feel as though they can't be touched, so they can talk ridiculous like that. I'm not doing it. I'm not supporting it. Not going to do it. I'm not supporting that style of energy. Because when you pay for something like that, then you about as worse than them. If you donating to somebody being disrespectful to kids and dead people, you just as worse as them, man. You just like them. And that's just being 100. You just like them. You just like them. If you paying for that shit, I'm not paying for that. Sorry, bro. I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for you to be up here acting ignorant. I'm not paying for that. You know, go to anybody. Anybody feel as though I'm talking about them or they mad, it goes to you, bro. It goes to you, sister. It goes to you. If you feel as though I'm talking to you, then I'm talking to you then, man. But I'm not paying for disrespect. Sorry. Now go donate. I donate. I'm not donating to that, bro. I'm not donating. Sorry. If anybody get upset, man. I don't care, man. I'm not donating that. You know, we all out here for a reason, man. And if you out here and you going like you got other channels, right? What up, what up, what up, React? You got other channels, right? You got some channels where you got some channels where person got cancer. They helped them. They went to Vegas. They paid for a person to go to Vegas. Somebody need food in their house. They paying for it. They got medical needs. They paying for it. Somebody needed a car in the B sector, B black, whatever sector. They bought the person a car. You see the shit I'm talking about? They got a community over there. Yeah, they go through they dragging, they go through they disrespect, but when they come together, they come together. I'm not over here paying for that shit. I'm not paying for disrespect, man. I'm sorry, bro. I can't do nothing. I can't do that. I donate, but I'm not donating to no disrespect. I'm not donating to a car and you up here being highly disrespectful, but they got a community over there. Over here, there's no community over here. There's none of that over here. Over here, there's no community over here. There's no community, no unification. There's none of that over here. There's no type of union structure over here. Nah, it's just wild and disrespect. There's none of that shit over here, man. So if your channel ain't about disrespect, they don't want to come support you. But if you come to their channel, they want you to donate. How the hell I'm gonna donate to you? And you don't even come over here. I'm not donating that shit. I'm not paying for somebody being disrespectful because check this out, right? Check this out. They say like if you dragging somebody's kid and you in the comments donating, right? And God forbid that kid pass away. You know how you gonna feel? You know how you gonna feel if that kid pass away, but you donated to the bullshit. That's the reason why I don't donate to all of that crazy shit, man. I'm not doing it, bro. So at the end of the day, man, hey, I'm not doing it. If you got a crazy channel, salute to that. Like I said when I first came on YouTube, my channel, no disrespect to kids, mothers, and wives over here. And I stood on that. Right, React? I stood on that. And I'm going to stay standing on that. So if I don't get the accolades or I don't get the credit, I don't get the numbers, I don't get the watch, I don't get not the watch, but if I don't get the views, then stay over there then. I'm not worrying about it. But I'm not donating and I'm not supporting that, man. I'm not supporting none of that, bro. I'm not supporting that. I'm not going to support it. So if you think I'm talking about you, I'm talking to you. If you think I'm talking about you, I'm not supporting that. I'm not supporting none of that, man. I'm not going to argue with you. Hey, I'm petty. I clown you, but I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not pulling up. I'm not popping out. I'm not doing none of that. But if you want me to come to see you, I need you to pay the $900 for the diesel anywhere. It's cost $900 for my tanks up. So if you could pay the $900 to fill my tanks up for diesel, yes, diesel. If you could pay the $900, hey, man, I'll come through. I'll get me a container load. I'll drop it off in your town. I'll get it unloaded. I'll have you give me my money, and I'll go back home with that 900, and I got paid to do the run. That's where my head is at. You know what I'm saying, Chill Will? Hey, Chill Will, we got to get paid for the diesel, man. Yo, we got to get paid for the diesel, man. Hey, diesel ain't free, man. Diesel ain't free. I need to get paid for the diesel, man. I need diesel money, so diesel ain't free. So if you want me to pop out and show niggas, you gotta pop out that money. You gotta pop out that card. And I need you to put that diesel in my check. So pop out and show niggas how you like to pay for diesel. Alright? So I'm gonna need you to pop out, meet me at the pallet, the Petro, the Loves, the TA, Bob's, Danny Boys. I need you to pop out. And I want to cam up and have people see me put diesel in my truck. That's how you pop out and show niggas. Pop out and put diesel in the truck. Then I holler at you. I come see you, man. I swear to God, man. That's all I need, man. I need diesel. Hey, if I'm coming south, I need you to pay for the Jersey Turnpike, the Delaware. They got 3 tolls in Delaware. I need you to pay for Baltimore, and that's it. I come. If I'm going north, I need you to pay for the George Washington Bridge, the Thrice Neck, the White Stone, the New Rochelle, going over there to Connecticut. I need you to pay for the Mass Turnpike if you need me to come that way. If you need me to go to Ohio, I need you to pay the full PA toll going to Ohio, man. Hey, I'll come see you, but you gotta pay for tolls and diesel. Hey, you gotta pay for it, man. Nah, bullshit, man. But for real, man. You gotta have fun on this shit, man. You gotta laugh at this, man. I'm not being up here getting mad, man. hey, check it out, man. I'll be damned if I'm on YouTube and I'm mad as hell. React. I won't be up here mad, man. I'll be damned if I'm up here mad. What you mad for, bruh? I'm not being mad on YouTube, man. I'm not being mad, man. I show my teeth all day. I don't give a damn, man. I'm not coming on YouTube being mad. I can't do it, bro. I'm not coming on here being mad. I'm not being angry, man. I'm not coming over here saucy. I'm not coming over here saucy. I'm not coming over here looking all finicky. I'm not doing none of that weird shit, man. I'm not gonna be coming here mad with you because you wanna beat me up. Hey, I'm not doing that shit, man. I'm not gonna be mad because you want to beat me up, man. Like, how you gonna do that, man? How you gonna beat me up? I'm not doing that shit, man. I'm not doing that, man. Sorry, be mad because you want to beat me up. You want to unalive me. You know, you want like that, so you'll get to meet the pit bull. Like I said, you run up in my crib, Gizmo gonna hit the toes, Roscoe gonna hit the kneecaps, and the pit bull gonna hit you in the stomach, ribs, and neck. She gonna hit you in 3 places. So she jumps. So that female pit bull is very overprotective, right? She crazy. So she gonna hit you in the stomach, ribs, and neck. Roscoe got the kneecaps. Gizmo got the shoelaces and the ankles. I don't know how you want it, man. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying, man. I don't know how you want it, man. I don't know how you want it. So the dogs will give it to you first, man. Cause I ain't gonna mess with you, man. I'll get my dogs on you, man. They get on my nerves anyway, man. I let you take the. And if you could get through the doors, you can have them. If you could get through Roscoe, the crazy Jack Russell, you can have them. Take him home, bruh. Gizmo ain't gonna go. Maybe the pit bull. I don't know. She crazy too. She's crazy too. The pit bull don't like black dogs. I don't think she like black people. She like everybody else but black people. And my pit bull look everybody. My pit bull is biased. I think the pit bull racist. The pit bull don't like black people. And I ain't playing. I'm dead ass serious. My pit bull says don't like black people. She like every other color. She don't like black people. And that's the problem with it. If you got on all black, she gonna bite you. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't give a fuck if you're white, Hispanic, black, light skin, yellow. I don't give nothing. If you got on all black, the pit bull gonna bite you. You can't have all black on come to see me. And if you in the dark, she gonna bite you too, because I ain't got no street lights. Where I live at, I ain't got no street lamps. Hey, I sound far away. I don't know. It clips out sometime. It clips out sometime, man. Yeah, I know that's not racist, right? Hey, that's just the pit bull. You can't, she don't like people in all black, man. She don't like black dogs and black people in all black. That's how the dog crazy like that, man. The dog crazy. You cut him out. You cut him out 7 o'clock at night. It's pitch dark outside. No street lamps. She gonna bite you. She gonna bite you. This is facts, man. But what I'm trying to say is this: if you if you can't come on YouTube and have no fun, and you always gotta be mad, you always gotta be angry, then why you on here then? Because can't nobody learn nothing. Can't nobody learn. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep 100 with you, right? Then this is facts. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep 100, right? I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'm gonna tell you some. I'm gonna tell you some real facts. And I don't give a damn if it go over your head, but don't make it go over your head. You know what keep me up on YouTube, on both my channels, right? Go to my comments and read what the people leave. You go to DIY Trucker J, they telling me, Jake, they telling me, DIY Trucker J, thank you. Thank you for showing me how to fix the truck. Thank you for showing me how to change a battery, how to do a turbo, how to do a exhaust. Thank you for helping me figure out a problem to my truck. That's why I keep doing what I do. If you could show me a comment where somebody, seriously, if you could show me a comment where somebody told you, thank you for helping me dox a baby, then I shut my channel down. I'll keep it 100. If you could show me a comment where somebody said, thank you for putting somebody's mother on the screen and disrespecting the dead, I shut the channel down. Show me that. Where somebody actually said, thank you. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about a month ago. Show me a comment a month ago where somebody said, thank you for helping me scam the people in the chat. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm dead ass serious, man. Show me that comment. Because you go to my comments right now. You go to J Quil or you go to DIY Trucker and read the comments, man. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm always humble. Because they thank me for showing them things. They thank me for putting the work out there, for teaching them. But if you can't show me that, I don't care how many views you get. I don't care how many subscribers you get. I don't care how many numbers you get. I don't care how many likes you get. If you can't show me that somebody learned from you talking, hey, go read the comment with Ray Allen saying, thank you, J Quill. I just got my CDL license. Thank to you. Congratulations. My boy Barry was on a lie. He said, J Quill, ever since I was watching you, I got my CDL because of you. Show me that. Show me that. You show me where somebody came on your panel and told you on your panel, thank you for helping me turn my life around and helping me get a job so I could take care of my babies. Show me that. Show me a comment where somebody came in your live and said, J Quill, the reason why I listen to you, because when you go live, I bring my sons in here and I let my sons listen to you because my sons need to know. Show me that. Show me that. I don't care. That right there, what I get is bigger than numbers. The things I get and the respect I get from the people is bigger than numbers. It's bigger than any YouTube page. It's bigger than any YouTube check. It's bigger than any YouTube subscribers. It's bigger than any YouTube views. Show me that somebody thanked you for helping them. Show me that. I don't care how many views I don't get. I don't care how many subscribers I don't get. You think I'm worrying about that shit? I put 1,000,000 miles on my truck. You think I'm worrying about that? But show me. That's going to be a long time coming. It's going to be a long time coming if you can't show me somebody said, thank you for helping me. Thank you for keeping it 100 with the sector. Thank you for being not me, but one of the OGs of the sector that kept it real. It's a lot of us here. I just don't want to respect it. And I'm not asking you to respect me. I'm not asking you to respect me. Not. But show me. You can show me a month ago that somebody thank you for being disrespectful, I shut the page down. I'll wait. I'll wait. I would definitely wait for that, man. I'll wait for that day to come, man. That's why y'all see I don't go back and forth with y'all like that. That's why I don't. Some nice old cards. That's why I don't go back and forth. I really don't go back and forth with nobody, man. I don't like that. I don't like the energy of that because it takes me out of character, man. It definitely takes me out of character. So that's the reason why I don't go back and forth. It takes me out of character, and I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be here on YouTube, have to be arguing with grown men and grown women, grown black folk, white folk, Spanish folk. I don't want to be doing that, man. I don't want to be doing that. So that's the reason why I don't go back and forth. That's the reason why I don't be doing all the arguing and all that, man. I can't do that. I'm not doing that shit. But I'd rather help people, man. I'd rather show people the way. Hey, and I'd rather people show me the way. Like I always tell young Tazo, man, you showed me, bro. Tazo way younger than me. Tazo is my son age. I got a son the same age as Tazo. And one thing about me, I never take nothing from a young man. If a young man can show me something that I've never seen before, I give him credit for that. I would definitely give that young man credit for that. And that's just how I am. So if a young man can show me something that I can learn from, and I say, damn, I didn't know you could do it like that. I really didn't know you could do it like that. Tazo showed me a lot on these YouTube streets. And I'm like, damn, Tazo, man, yo, I appreciate it, young brother. I appreciate it. I got a son Tazo age. That's facts. That is facts, man. I got a son his age. Got a son his age. So I respect a lot of these young cats on here that's really doing it. I mean, doing it. And not up here being disrespectful and not doing all that wild shit. A lot of y'all got to understand this, man. Y'all got it. So that's the reason why I don't be up here wilding out like that, man. I respect it. But I ain't going to let nobody disrespect me. So for me not to let you disrespect me, I'm not going to put myself in a situation with you where you can disrespect me. Because all I'm going to do, I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not going to tell you, oh, I'll do this, that, and the third. I've been there and done that, man. Even when I did it with old boy, I took myself out of character for that. I was mad with myself. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie, man. When I went back and forth with old boy, man, I took myself out of character for that shit. And I ain't like it. I did not like it, man. That's why I just went and put the video in private. Won't nobody never see that video. If you ain't seeing it, then you won't see it now. Because, hey, I took myself out of character going back and forth with him. I didn't like it. I had to question myself. Anytime I got to question myself, there's a problem. So I had to question myself and say, damn, Jay, man, you ain't had to do that, man. You ain't had to do that. Because I know me. I know me. That's why I kind of felt like, yo, I thought it was weird for me to jump off the port or jump out of character, not the port, but jump out of character to go back and forth with another man over what? I understand what was said, what was done at that time. At that time, I understand what was said, what was done, and how things was moving, you know? And there was a reason behind all of that, but I didn't apologize for that. But I was kind of upset with myself that I took myself out of character to go low with another individual, and I said, nah, I ain't doing that shit no. I ain't doing that. I ain't like it, man. That's just me, man. I didn't like it, man. Anybody else could say different. I didn't like it, and I stand on it, and I did it for a reason, and I'm not regretting why I did it. I'm not apologizing for it, because it was a reason why I was done at that time and at that moment. But I kind of felt, and Crown to tell you, I told Crown too. I told Goof Troop. I told Stacy. I didn't feel right, man. I didn't like it. It was done, but I didn't like myself for doing it. And that's just being a man about it, bro. That's just being a man about it, because I didn't have to stoop that low. But I did it, and I don't regret it. I just saying, after it was said and done, I knew that wasn't me. Because I know me. I know me. And I don't play. I got a short temper. I don't argue with dudes. If you stand in front of me, I would literally put my hands where I don't do the arguing with dudes. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna ton wrestle with you, no diddy. I'm not gonna be hustling and tussling, no diddy. I'm not gonna be grabbing you. I'm gonna put my hands on you. And that's just me. I don't argue. I got a hand problem. So I don't like to argue with dudes. And I don't argue with women. I walk away from women, but when it comes down to men, I don't argue with you, man, because I'm not gonna let you, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. And that's just how I do. But to be on the internet going back and forth and saying what I said, man, I was kind of, I was disappointed with myself. Like, damn, because I know if I was standing in front of a person, I would have put my hands on them. That's just me, and we would have been fighting. That's just me. So I kind of felt like, damn, Jay, why you do that? Because I was more mad at myself because I couldn't, because he wasn't in front of me. And that's why I was so mad, because he wasn't in front of me. And I had to learn coming up that I got to turn that shit down, man. I got to turn it down. And I learned that. I had to turn that down. So I'm just saying, man, if you know, if you could go back and forth with somebody, that's one thing. If you could clown them, that's another thing. But don't get out your character with the threats, the fighting, because you ain't gonna look at yourself after that. Not the same way. So don't get out of character, man. If you're gonna go back and forth, we gonna go back and forth. I'll clown you, I'll laugh at you. So I know how things could go left real fast. So I grew up with four brothers. I know how things could go up fast. We can go to the left real fast. Bam. But that's how it is, man. But that's life, man. But don't get out of character, man. Just stay in character, laugh, clown it, do what you do. But at the end of the day, nah, don't let nobody see. Like my mother always said, don't let the next person see you sweat, and she was 100% right. Don't never let the person see you sweat. This, hey man, live your life, man. Can I catch that light? Can we catch the light, bro? I think I can. Oh shit, ain't that something? I caught the light. Oh shit. All right, we made it out here, man. I'm about to end this live. I appreciate y'all for sticking around for a brother. I don't know if the phone, I know it froze, but we about to end this live. I made it out here safely. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, listening to me, going back and forth. It is what it is. All right, we about to shut it down and go over here. All right, so I get at y'all. One love, peace. Respect all of y'all for coming in here. We out here. Let me get around here first. Why they got the ambulance over there? Oh, hillbilly lady sitting on the porch. Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. All right, appreciate it, Crown. You can still hear me. I'm about to shut it down, though. But I appreciate it, man. One love to all of y'all, man. Like I said, I respect all my supporters, man. I respect y'all.